What's going on, everyone? It's Taylor Kyles here for CLNS Media. The Patriots were set to enter free agency with exactly 0 tight ends under contract. That'll no longer be the case, as the Patriots and Hunter Henry have officially agreed on a 3-year deal that'll keep him in New England for the foreseeable future. Hunter Henry was set to be the top free agent tight end on the market, with Dalton Schultz signing an extension with the Texans. But now that he's going to remain in New England, the Patriots retain a security blanket that'll be huge, especially with the team likely drafting a quarterback at number 3 overall, just to have somebody that you know that young gun can rely on as a big target over the middle. Hunter Henry is getting up there in age. His knee injuries have been pretty consistently nagging, and he doesn't have the explosiveness that he had when he was a younger player. That said, he's someone that you can rely on to move the chains. He's a monstrous red zone threat, as only Sam Laporta of the Lions scored more touchdowns among tight ends last year, and almost more importantly, he was voted a team captain last year for the first time in his Patriots tenure. And with New England going through so many changes on offense, not only from a scheme perspective, but likely from a personnel perspective as well, keeping Hunter Henry around was the smart move that also shows people on the team that if you do what you're supposed to do and you're a net positive in the locker room and for the team, they're going to try to make an effort to keep you around. The next step could potentially be bringing back Pharaoh Brown, who proved to be an outstanding blocker for New England last season and also contributed every now and then as a pass catcher, breaking tackles underneath and threatening down the seams on the rare occasions that he was targeted. Now, I believe that the Patriots and Pharaoh Brown do have mutual interest in coming back together, and he would likely come back on a pretty affordable deal, so it shouldn't be too complicated as long as, Pharaoh Brown doesn't get a lot of attention from other suitors, which isn't super likely. And with him already having experience in Alex Van Pelt's offense, the fit kind of just makes perfect sense. Now, looking ahead to the draft, this isn't a very good class when you look at the top, with there being Brock Bowers as the number 1 by far, a drop off to Jatavian Sanders of Texas, and then most of the other talents being more in the middle rounds. I do think that some of those middle round talents can turn into valuable contributors and potentially even be role players early in their careers, but making sure the tight end spot was secure before heading into the draft was the wise move for New England.
Testing my skills on Prize Picks this season is the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $1,000 with just a few taps. Use the code CLNS for the first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.